Yo, 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 we back. Call me Butter because I've been on the road. Step Brothers Podcast, baby.
The
You heard?
puns are
We back.
back. The
Yes,
puns are
sir.
back.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Welcome back, man. What a day. What a week.
So,
Episode 13. 315, I'm
uh,
sorry.
3:15, we back. Look, as I sit here, I'm sipping my Coke. I love Coca-Cola, man. They got this formula down to a science. I was doom strolling the other night, and a guy recreated the formula. You know, this is one of the most sacred, guarded
Secrets, yeah.
recipes in
Yeah.
the history of man, and he cracked the code.
He cracked the
So
code.
I want to meet up with this man, right? Wherever he may be, I don't know. We're gonna have to figure it out. And I want to try to convince him to make the real Coca-Cola. All right. So I need him to put the Coke back in Coke. Okay.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
Oh yeah.
The
If he came up,
cocaine.
if he came up with the formula, we got to see what this shit was. Crazy enough, another fun fact: didn't they make Coke to? Wasn't it prescribed as like medicine at first? Like the formula was for medicine, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe
Like
you are
they were.
correct. Yes.
It was for
started
like
off-
headaches or
yeah.
whatever because of the caffeine content
Yeah, it
or
was
whatever in the Coke,
something-
obviously.
Yeah, because it started in 1886, 139 years old. Yeah.
The oldest.
It was
formula.
a temperance drink. Yeah. For like hangovers and stuff like that.
It makes sense. I thought it was for headaches, but
yeah,
I guess
no. It says and intended as a patent medicine. Yeah.
Yeah. That's your Coca-Cola history for the facts. Atlanta, right? Or
yes.
that's just where they got the
No, it is Atlanta. The Coke factory is Atlanta. Yeah.
Word.
So
yeah,
Dr. Pepper is Texas.
Dr. Pepper is Texas.
Yeah.
I believe a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, Dr. Pepper overtook Coca-Cola here in the state of Texas of being the number one beverage.
That's bullshit.
So, we Google it, man. I'm
not saying you're wrong. I'm saying that's bullshit because that's terrible news.
You don't fuck with Dr. Pepper?
I like Dr. Pepper, but not better than Coke.
I see. That was going on a Dr. Pepper kick for like a few months straight, and then I just switched back to Coke, bro. I'm like, yo, you can't. I mean, obviously for obvious reasons, but I was just saying.
Like I said, I like Dr. Pepper just fine. Like it's fine. If you hand me one, I'm not gonna be mad, right?
Right.
But Coke is the soda, bro. Like if you, I know dark sodas are bad for you, whatever. But if you talk about any of them, Coke is the one. Have you had a nice crisp Coke Icy? It's delicious. It's fantastic.
Oh yeah, Icies are a little because I'm Coke already syrupy. So when it becomes the icy and the slur, I'm kind of getting like a little.
But if it's a real icy, not the one from Quick Trip, a real icy.
Okay.
Like those are the
from
ones
the movies.
Yeah, exactly. Like an icy machine.
Got it. Got it.
Me and my wife, every time we go to the movies, we both always eat a Coke Icy. Every time. Never fails. So,
excuse me.
But yeah, man, welcome back.
Guy,
if you're back, if you're back again, if you're here for the first time, welcome. My name is Dalton, aka Dad, DADD, and then this is my partner in crime and rhyme, and life, Chris.
Yeah. Oh, Dalton.
With a K.
Chris with a K. Christopher, stepdaddy Chris. You feel me? I'm Victor Moan Jr. You heard? We're back again for another marvelous week. There's so much that's been happening, not only in entertainment, but in the world. To do a brief recap of some things that we care about, which is film, music, and sports. I guess we'll start with chronological order. Shout out to Tiana Taylor for winning the Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actress.
Well deserved, man.
Actress for her role in One Battle After Another.
Well deserved.
Yeah. It's actually quiet as kept because people aren't really talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
But um, a lot of people did not. A lot of black people didn't either don't like Tiana as an actor.
Right.
Diamond, I don't know if this is throwing salt in the wound game or whatever, but Diamond is one person who did not appreciate her acting, does not appreciate her acting, love her down and all that,
Yeah.
but don't feel like she's a great
Hey,
actor.
it's
Some,
and that's fine.
which is right, but everything black people do, we got a champion though. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and or they were upset that she won based off the fact that she was only in the movie for like 15 minutes accumulatively. So they felt, I'm not
Okay.
saying it was a bought award. I don't feel that way. I think it was well deserved.
It's
I think the movie would not have. Now, it
she's
comes to
integral to the story, regardless.
exactly her
Right. Yeah.
character is integral,
Yeah.
right? So then you have to ask yourself the question: could somebody else have played this role, right? That's how I kind of determine if somebody would like if
Yeah. I
Leo
mean,
hasn't won. Leo won for Revenant, right? Could Tom Hardy have played Leo's role in Revenant? Like that was
well, he was in
Leo's.
the
But I
movie.
know, yeah, he was. He was. But I'm saying, is Tom Hardy a better actor than Leo?
The
Could they
answer
have
is no.
swapped that and made it no? Right. So you ask yourself, in my personal opinion, Regina, obviously she's been acting for ever since she was like a teenager. So of course she has the range and the know-how
Yeah.
to be, you know what I mean? I
Sometimes.
personally go
Yeah.
ahead, I'm sorry.
No. Sometimes I've heard directors talk about this. Sometimes, like, um, I think the most recent time I heard a director say it was uh Jesse Eisenberg.
Mm-hmm.
The from Social Network, Batman, so on and so forth. He directed a movie with Macaulay Culkin's brother Kieran.
Mm-hmm.
Had never met him before, and he said he didn't even audition him. He literally called him, or called his agent, was like, "I want Kieran for this role," and
Mm-hmm.
Kieran was like, "Why?" And he was like, "Just your vibe matches the character I want to portray."
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes that's really what it is. Like sometimes
Yeah.
you write the script, you make a character, and you already have someone in mind. I mean, Matthew McConaughey has talked about, people have called him, is like, "Yo, this is for you. I made this
Yeah.
role for you."
Yeah.
Training Day, clearly made
Yeah.
with Denzel in mind.
Yeah.
And um, sometimes they just go off the energy. And whether you love her acting or not, Tiana has a raw aggression about her no matter what
Mm-hmm.
happens, right? She
Yeah.
just has that New York edge, and she has that spiciness and attitude that woman in the
No.
movie was
Yeah.
supposed to be.
Yeah.
Um, is she the best actress on the planet? Definitely not.
Oh
But
yeah.
as
Oh
far as like, I don't think
yeah.
you could have casted that any better, honestly.
Mm.
Now, if we're talking like this movie came out like 15 years ago, we probably have a different conversation. But like right
Mm-hmm.
now, like I feel like she just fit that mold. The biggest discourse I saw about this movie later, because obviously it was highly praised when it came out,
Mm-hmm.
but and I'm not going to speak. I'm not going to generalize for like black people or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
I did see a lot of black women take issue with the fact that she was like, "You think this white boy likes black girls?" And there was like a whole subplot about white men liking black women.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I've seen that
so
as well.
I saw people
Yeah.
were like, the movie was kind of cringe for that factor, and some people couldn't get past it, which I could completely understand. Like
Yeah.
sometimes that kind of stuff is like little on the nose, and like as a white director, white writer, and everything, just being like, yeah, I like black girls, you know. It's
Yeah.
I can get the turn off niche, but like I don't think she does not deserve it, because like no matter how much screen time she had in the movie, she was integral for several factors of this movie. Um,
I wonder, do the women that um, I guess it kind of adds to that cringe or frustration. But
yeah,
his wife is Maya Rudolph though,
right,
a
right,
black
right,
woman.
right, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I wonder. if he understands that there's a fetish when it comes to white men, black women, vice versa, whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
because that's something he deals with in his life or has seen personally up close.
yeah.
How there's just some men that fetishize black women that don't really love them, white men that do that, or
Yeah.
white women that fetishize black men. So, in my mind, he is writing from a true place of experience. Perhaps I don't know if he's been through that, but I could only imagine if he has the attention to point that out. So,
and then another thing with these award shows, I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's important to like obviously celebrate these people regardless of what the outcome is. But sometimes it's the rub is that if the movie does extremely well commercially and critically, it's going to win a lot of awards regardless of how anything else goes. I mean, we saw it with Parasite. Like Parasite cleaned the fuck up, right? They won Best Director, Best Picture. Like it won a bunch of shit, and it like, but that's what happens when these movies become like phenomenons. Like as far as like just like this is a fucking bomb ass movie. Usually it's gonna clean slate, right? It's all the way up to a certain point. Like, do I think she's gonna win an Oscar? No, but she definitely is gonna win that Golden Globe though.
The Oscar is crazy
because we know like if we look at the categories, we generally know they were the best actor in this category. Yeah. But the best actor does not always win. Because Angela Bassett didn't win for Black Panther simply for the simple fact that it was a Black Panther film.
Comic book movie.
But she was 100% the best actress in that category at that time because that speech at the UN was amazing enough.
Yeah.
And then whenever she was yelling at Okoye in the tower, another fire ass scene. So like. I had no question in my mind, like, oh, this woman's the best. I had no doubt she was not going to win it though because it's a Black Panther movie. It just was not going to happen. Yeah. But so that's why these award shows, just getting nominated sometimes, like even her getting nominated was a win because like she's really not an actress. Like, let's just call a spade. Yeah. Like she's done stuff, but she's not like a purebred actress. But I think that what makes it more cool because, I mean, she kind of broke through. I mean, she's been through her own trials and tribulations in the past couple of years anyway. So it's cool to see her. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's a Black woman winning an award. Like, I don't think we have enough of that anyway. So that's cool that would happen. I mean, my wife is Black, so like, and my kids are Black. So like, I want them to see these people win awards all the time. Like, I mean, they need to see that. Because I have two boys, but it's still them seeing a Black woman win will be, relate to their mother. So that's just all important at the end of the day. Like, I don't think we should discredit like how important she was to the movie or like if you think she's a good actor or not. Because in the day, I think it's a big win. Because like I said, if you threw it on a dartboard like Tiana Taylor was going to win a Golden Globe, I don't think I would have put it there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But here we are, right? So I think it's great.
I felt like as far as her performance in the film, it was hard to separate Tiana from who I was seeing. But that's not to say that, again, that attitude.
Yeah, he wanted that, though. The director obviously wanted that she brings,
is cool. Mm-hmm. It's just kind of, it's like Michael Jackson in Men in Black 2. Like, that's Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? Like,
his little cameo.
Yeah. I even seen someone talking about Denzel. Like, Denzel becomes these characters.
Yeah.
Like, he's Denzel, but he's a cowboy. He's Denzel, but he's a crooked cop. He's Denzel, but he's like a secret agent that knows kung fu or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, so it's like with Denzel, you're gonna get intensity, and then like a lot of like he just has a lot of he's a great face actor, right? Like,
you can see expressions, you can see it on his face,
his raw emotions, but he's not gonna go like here's the character range. He's gonna stay in that range, right? He's not gonna go from a wildly different
Yeah. Um.
Um, but you're not considering
Also,
Denzel's not a good
shout
actor though.
shout out to my. I guess if I had to break it down, maybe my third, fourth, maybe favorite white boy in the world. Timothy Chalamet won for Marty Supreme, best
Mm-hmm.
male actor. Saw a little discourse about that as well. The movie just came out like 2 weeks ago, and here we are winning the Golden Globe. Well, I don't know how the cycle works with the Golden Globes. Like as far as like we kind of know the Grammys is like the year prior
Yeah,
or
like
whatever the case
so
may
the Golden Globes is I think it's like from year to, like the top to bottom,
be. Oh,
right?
okay.
Like it's just
Okay.
whatever came out that year.
Yeah.
The Yeah, I mean the only reason they're really talking about it, Chris, is because the movie didn't do very well. Um,
Mm.
Commercial like monetarily, it did not make a lot of money. Like
Yeah.
not a lot of people saw it. It kind of got blown out by Avatar being available.
Yeah.
So, um, but that's really what it is. It's just like this movie didn't do shit, and like people, didn't like the way he was doing his press tour, which was literally for the movie. We discussed this already, but
Yeah.
um, yeah, I
So
mean,
Marty Supreme is a major box office hit for A24, having earned over 70 million domestically and approaching 100 million globally by mid-January
oh, so it
2026.
did do well.
Making A24's second highest grossing film
Oh, who was that? I saw
domestically.
this lady telling him it flopped. Like,
Well, I think possibly because of what you were saying. He was everywhere about the film, but everyone isn't talking about it.
mm.
So,
It's still a
and
small budget movie though. Like it doesn't have
yeah,
a ginormous budget. Like, hold on, I'm gonna tell you what it is real quick.
million for charge the highest grossing domestic film. Domestically, obviously, is doing better. It's probably over there in Japan because I think they really went over there to do that.
Budget was between $60 and $70 million for the whole
For
production.
60 and 70.
$60 to $70 million to make the movie.
Okay, so they broke even.
That's probably what they're talking about. Like the
Yeah,
spread is not very high.
but it's 100 million globally though.
Yeah.
So, look, I took my family, and as far as like artistic stuff, like
Yeah.
this was an artsy film. It
Oh
wasn't
yeah.
like
It's a
so
Safdie
obviously it's
brother,
not a
man.
major studio or nothing like that. And I don't know what my family into for real, but I know obviously I do music and I'm into clothes and podcasting and video games and shit. So they already think like, oh, Chris is the pretentious artsy fartsy kid or whatever. So yeah, I drug my family out to see this shit. You know what I'm saying? And they all didn't get it, or I mean, I said that was a good film.
Yeah.
I saw them react to certain scenes and stuff like that. But if I don't know, if Avatar, if I said everybody go see Avatar, they probably had a better time because it's like those colors and explosions and shit. Yeah, but um, I enjoyed the film. Obviously, I talked about it already. I really liked it. I already fucked with Timothy for a long time, and definitely deserving. Him remaining humble through it all is a great, humble but like hungry. Like he wants it, but he's not going to be a jackass about it. You know what I mean? Like he's not going to lose himself in the sauce. He's not going to become the for lack of better word, the Kanye of the film world. You know what I mean? Like I don't see him losing himself on his chase to greatness. Um and yeah, I definitely think he's gonna see get the Oscar though. I don't know. I still feel like they're gonna snub him. The Oscars is an old man sport, or at least a more seasoned veteran sport.
But was he the best actor of the year though? I don't know. We don't know the nominations yet. So
yeah. Last but not least, Sinners. They people again. All this discourse has been happening online. Obviously, everything happens online now. But the biggest discourse that I've seen about Sinners is that the award that they got, which was like they got something for the music. So shout out to Ludwig.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. If y'all don't know, he worked with Childish Gambino on that Awaken My Love. Uh, you know,
He's a
was
phenomenal, like especially from he's been
composer.
killing a movie game though.
Yeah. Him and
Hans Zimmer.
nah, I'm trying to think I can't my man name, man. The director of Sinners, I can't call his name right now. Ryan Coogler. They were like college roommates or whatever. So it's dope that they're doing this all together.
Linking back up. Yeah.
Yeah, that Ryan is building his own little multiverse of Michael B. Jordan's his leading guy. He's got his Hans Zimmerman and Ludwig. Like, that's dope that he's building his own little universe. But the biggest discourse that I saw was that the award that they received was like a made up one, in the sense of it was like it was like a big box office success award.
Yeah.
And people felt like it was like the Here Nigga Damn Award, kind of the same way they did for Beyonce with the Cowboy Carter album.
Yeah.
And I actually was talking to my see, it always comes down to me. I don't want niggas to think that I'm a coon, bruh, but I'm not. Okay, I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not. I like Ryan Coogler because he is a phenomenal visionary. He knows how to shoot some beautiful shit. Okay. And I had to realize every film that I've seen from him, I have been OD critical of. And I think that I'm OD critical of Ryan Coogler's film. Not saying they're not beautiful, nothing like that. It's because people hype them up so much that I have to like see past like what everybody's saying and really get to the meat and potatoes of what I'm looking at for real, for myself. And I felt like Sinners, day one, the first time I went to go see it, because I seen it again with you and then I seen it with Ariana and Jameson. Then I went to go see it with you again. So the second time I was able to take it in a little bit more. But the first time that I seen it, I said this too then, but I'll say it again. I left the theater feeling like I wanted more. Not in the sense of like, oh my God, I need a sequel, or that. Like, there's so much that could have been done with this film. And then I went back and watched it again, and then I realized, oh, the vehicle of the story that Ryan wanted to tell was vampires. That was the vehicle. That was what's going to get us there. But that's not the purpose of the film. Like, when it was like the idea was presented to us, we're thinking we're getting a vampire shoot 'em up slasher thrasher film. You know what I mean? But that's not what we got. We got a history of X, Y, and Z. We got the story of the brothers. Like, it was the vampires was just the vehicle, and I understand that. You know what I'm saying? So when I went to me coming to a conclusion, like, what film did I just watch? Yes, I watched that film, what I just described. The film that I was expecting, I did not get. So I feel like that's why I was personally let down.
I mean, look, I'm going to give you some context to kind of clear up your view a little bit. For Ryan Coogler, this is for everybody, really. Like, he's still relatively new to the game. So think of it this way. Fruitville Station put him on the map. That movie,
phenomenal film,
was a very critically acclaimed, like, small budget film. Michael B. Jordan was the lead in it, off a real tragedy, right?
Oscar Grant.
So, but listen, once again, this was a true story, and he just adapted it. Then we move on, and he does a movie in a pre-existing universe of Rocky. He did Creed. Okay? Then he gets tapped by Marvel to do Black Panther. And as we all know, most of the time the directors in the Marvel universe are kind of just, they're doing a little bit of their own thing, but most of the time Marvel's has a lot of oversight, especially Kevin Feige and things of that nature. But him making that was a big movie though. Like,
$1 billion.
Which gave him two important things. It gave him
Power.
time and choice, right?
Yeah.
Now is at the part where these production companies will throw money in him because he just made a $1 billion movie.
Yeah.
The second Black Panther came out at probably the worst time for movies in general because of the pandemic and such. So we're not looking at box office, but he made the movie during a tragedy. A friend of his and the lead actor Chadwick died, and he had to pivot to make a movie. Yeah. So think of it this way: Sinners is his only first original movie with no preconceived anything else. There was no Marvel. There was no biopic.
Tragedy.
There was nothing. This and it's about. I mean, of course, it's based in a real scenario other than the vampires, but like a real time period. But wholly original. His vision, and it also was on a normal movie budget, right? And he kind of got to instill his vision for real. But now that this movie's a success, he can literally ask for whatever he wants, and he can make whatever movie he wants at this point going forward because he has a proven track record of success. Because the Creed was successful, Black Panther is successful. This movie, without any other oversight, completely successful. So I think if you look at it that way, I think his run has been extremely impressive.
Of course.
And I am very curious. I mean, I know he's making Black Panther 3, but like I'm very curious.
X-Files is his next big project.
Right. So I'm waiting to see, what he expands. But once again, pre-existing things. I want to see more original things from him because I think that's kind of where we're going to see him really, really like up the level. I mean, I think X-Files would be fire too.
He already kind of
that's for his mother, right? Like he's like, I want to give my mom this X-Files shit she's been looking for, right? But it's cool that he has the power to do so now, right? So now we're at the point where he can just kind of do his own thing, and we kind of know it's a Ryan Coogler joint. It's probably gonna be fire, right? Which is awesome. So I don't know why we had to have so much discourse around these movies, but
around what movies in general or Ryan's movie?
I mean, because look, if they made up an award to give him one, fine. But like, I'm very confident they're going to win an Oscar though. So like, which will make any of the Golden Globe stuff kind of mute because the Oscar's the biggest one. Yeah. So, but as always, shout out to Ryan Coogler. Love him to death.
Love Ryan, man.
I love how he's just so California.
I love his integrity. And I think I'm at the point for real when it comes to, and I hate to, art in general, but in particular, Black art. I do want to be critical of the art that Black people create. More critical than I would any other genre for real. Because, or any other people or whatever. Obviously, because I'm Black, one. But Black, two, we go through the history of what it took for us to be successful in these spaces. So Michael Jackson had to do what he had to do to get Thriller on MTV. It seems so, especially for our era, you and I, we've grown up seeing Jay-Z, DMX, and Ja Rule, and Drew Hill. We grew up watching their videos on TV. It was nothing. It was cartoons at that point. It was always on. But to learn the history of what it took for Michael Jackson to even get his video played, and he's fucking Michael Jackson. Then what Jackie Robinson had to go through, what Muhammad Ali had to go through, what Michael Jordan had to go through, like what Tiger Woods had to go through, what Serena had to go through, like what Beyonce is going through. Like, if we're not critical of each other and want the best, like if we can't push this thing forward, bro, nobody else is going to hold us accountable. Like, it's just going to be, they're doing their thing. It is what it is. So, yeah, I want to be critical. I want the best. I want to uphold it. I told Diamond the other day, I love watching white movies, right? This just sound crazy. I told her I love watching white movies because I love to see these niggas perform for me. You know what I'm saying? I love that shit. I'm overcharging niggas for what they did to the Cold Crush, dog. You heard? Yeah. I want to see Tom Cruise as a heroin addict or some shit. Yeah, nigga. Let's see it. God damn it. Yeah. Okay. Dance, monkey. I want to see that shit, fam. You heard? not super critical. I understand the art. I understand the passion and everything. But all jokes aside, I want to be OD critical, which brings me to my next point. Jermaine Cole has released the vinyls. Not a single, I guess, right? It's not a single, but he dropped a record. We found out it's a double disc.
Yeah. The fall off.
The fall off, which is February 6th.
Yeah, it's coming soon.
2626. His birthday's January 26th.
It's his last album.
Last album, double disc. This is a big deal. The first song he dropped is called Track 2 off of disc 2. I'm sure the titles of the songs will come later. He's probably keeping all that shit close to the chest. First of all, did you hear the song?
Yeah, I listened to it.
I listened to it at work. Probably the worst place to listen because I can't pay attention.
Yeah.
I did have to play it back.
Uh-huh.
Because I watched the video. The video is fucking dope, though. I love how they did that. Very, very dope. Like this Inception thing was happening. As soon as he started rapping, I knew exactly what his reference point was for the Nas record, I Gave You Power, where Nas is rapping from the perspective of the bullet, but everything's happening from the end. It starts at the end and the end is the beginning. So he did that about his life, career, meeting his wife, wanting to sign with Hove. Like, phenomenal. Like, I was like, oh, no, this boy came to play. But we ran into... The beat was fire. I'm not mad at the beat. The beat was good. There was another song that he dropped a snippet for that I knew... I know this is J. Cole production. And once again, we come back to the same fucking problem we've always had, bro.
That you always had. Yeah.
I've always had. Yeah. His beats are so flat. Like, there is no color. There's no ear candy. It's like Timbaland-esque drum pattern, some weird little sounds, and that's it. There's no luster to what he does with his own production that he makes. And it's very disappointing because when you rap that good, you know, you deserve to be on some very, very lush beats. And I'm not talking about the verse 2, track 2 record. He put out a snippet.
Yeah,
I just want to I want to preface this. Very lackluster production. So I don't know what to expect from his album. I know what I don't want, but I don't know what to expect. I do not want this to be a self-produced album because we're gonna have some issues. And that's not to say he hasn't made a good beat in his life. I think Power Trip was a really good beat. I think it's gonna be a
mix because it is the last one and it took so long to come out. I know he's been working on it for years. So I'm sure we're gonna get a mixed bag of production for sure.
Let me ask you this though. Mm-hmm. Do you think we get a whole feature? In your heart of hearts.
Well, you know, his thing for the past couple has been like platinum with no features, right? But I think this being the last one, I think he kind of has to make it happen.
Because everybody hated Mr. Nice Watch.
Yeah, it's not a good song.
I like that song.
It's not a good song.
That beat is kind of like, okay, but like, I like what they did. I get it. I like
that because that wasn't what we're expecting.
But yeah.
But then again, he knew, like, that was him navigating his first debut major studio album. It's not an easy transition sometimes, but which he hasn't. I mean, he's made way better albums right after that. So it doesn't matter.
Of course, yeah.
Like Born Center destroyed that album. But I think just for the one time, like for the final one, I think you need to get, like, you started with Jay-Z. I think you got to end with Jay-Z, right?
Yeah.
So, like, just as a poetic statement.
And I think this is the one Hove would do. Like, this is the one he's been waiting for. And I'm sure we're going to get the introspective.
I think we're probably going to get a couple features, to be honest with you, brother. Like, I think we're probably going to...
Kendrick on there?
No. That's not happening.
You don't think so?
No, Chris, there's no way.
It's over with?
I know it's over with, but, like, the
perception
there's no way with what happened these past years, you could get him on a feature because that would immediately disqualify any GOAT talk at this point.
For Cole or Kendrick?
For Cole.
Oh, okay.
No, Kendrick would be stamped again. They would be like, yo,
you really like that.
Because, like, bro, your op puts you on a song, like, because, like, you literally, like.
You're that good, yeah.
Like, ain't no big threes. Yeah. And then, like, you try to tell me like, and then he was like, I don't even believe I'm bowing out or whatever. Like, and you put me on a record, there's no way. That's not happening.
Yeah.
I'm thinking more like Nas might be on the album, right? Like Nas, Jay-Z.
Like
he might throw Drake on there, but Drake probably won't do it now because I think Drake felt slighted as well.
Yeah, that's probably over with too.
Which is fucking fine, like, but I'm thinking of Nas, Jay-Z, and then maybe one we're not expecting. I think him and Pusha T would be interesting. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I think that'd be interesting.
Him in the clips.
I don't think we ever heard them on a record together, to my knowledge.
Minus Looking for was Pusha T on Looking for Trouble? I think.
Looking for trouble.
Oh my god.
It is Pusha T, Big Sean, Sci-Hi, and J. Cole.
Yeah, fucking Sci-Hi. I didn't like Sci-Hi early, like that verse on So Appalled, yuck. But everything, like his album, No Dope on Sundays, I fuck with that.
No, he's a rap. But the only thing about that So Paul verse was the Matt Liner. I didn't like that part.
George's in my line, Matt Liner. Yeah.
But we're rambling, man. We're at 38 minutes in. We haven't even got Dragon Ball Z yet. But But
I just want one more thing before we talk about it because this is also important. Marvel dropped another trailer on us, and I think this was the best teaser.
All 4 are here now. They're all available officially.
I think this is the best teaser trailer that we got.
Black Panther one?
Yes.
Yo, her new suit is fire.
I really didn't pay attention to it.
It has like aqua and gold in it. I was like, oh shit, because it looks kind of like it has some of the Atlantean tech in it. I was like, oh, that's fire. I
don't like how they nerfed Namor's aesthetic though.
Well, it looks he was in the desert, so they probably couldn't.
Yeah,
because he was in the desert with them. So
the scenes that they showed, he was in the Atlantis or whatever.
No, it looked like he was in the desert, bro. He was sitting down, and I saw the desert behind him. Because
we can't watch it on here, huh?
Yeah, we should be able to.
Yeah, let's just pull that up right quick if we can.
Yeah, hold on. I'll even go full screen for it. Hold on. But then I noticed someone said that like the scene with Ben. Like when Ben's like, "Hey, I forgot." Like you could tell, like other people are cut out because there's so much space beside him. So it's probably like some people that they don't want to show
reveal
off.
Yeah. And
the theory is that that the ship that popped up in the Thunderbolts, the Fantastic Four ship, like Steve and Thor are already aboard that ship on the way coming through. That's a theory right now.
Okay.
Here.
Whatever these niggas got in store.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Oh, there we go. What? Hold on, bro.
And they're looking for trouble.
There we go.
This pink lemon squeezy buzzball, not bad.
I've lost everyone that matters to me.
See, listen, they're outside, Chris.
Okay, yeah.
The king has his duties.
Maybe Atlantis got the water taken out.
Our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
And, he says King M'Baku right here too.
Yeah.
King M'Baku of Wakanda. Ben, Yancey Street, between Broome and Grand.
Yeah, but that Cyclops shot is fire too, though, from the X-Men.
Yeah,
one.
that's a great shot. That's a great shot. The suit looks great. The suit looks great.
Yeah. Obviously, it's gonna be like a flashback, I'm sure, because the Sentinels are like behind them or whatever. But I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I don't care what we've had in between here, but this one might be one of the because they like. There's no other choice. If this movie sucks, like I'm out forever.
It's too.
I'm out forever. If this movie sucks. Right?
It's too much at stake. But the Russos haven't let us down for real.
They've let us down with their independent movies, like outside of Marvel. They're only good in Marvel, though. All their other shit suck.
That first movie they did outside of Marvel, well, that, to my knowledge, they did that 21 Bridges movie too, right? With Chadwick. It was a Netflix movie, I believe.
Yeah, that was before Avengers, though. That was before Avengers.
Before Avengers, what?
Because 21 Bridges, yeah, that came out in 2019.
So that was wasn't that Civil War?
Because Endgame came out 2019.
They did Civil War too, didn't they?
Yeah. So you're talking about after Civil? I was like, it definitely came out before Endgame.
I was saying that was the first film that I've seen outside of their Marvel stuff.
Yeah. But they've not done very well outside of Marvel.
Yeah. So I think it's really because that thing is so big. Like people don't want nothing. You know, it's kind of like what we said
they're just not. They're really not good movies, bro. Like I just think that I think they operate well in the sandbox of Marvel, which is, I mean, it's fine. Like they made a fuck ton of money. They don't have to do another movie again if they don't want to. But yeah, bro. Like this movie is highly important. Like it's highly important. Like I feel like because they're doing this in Secret Wars, right? Like, and there's not really many solo films happening anymore. The best two, other than like they finished Spider-Man: Brand New Day. But like if this one doesn't do well, and then the other one is like, or if it's not good, like Secret Wars is probably gonna be the final Marvel movie we're gonna get. So like, well, they'll probably take a couple year break.
Yeah. Just focus on TV.
But which Wonder Man comes out in 2 weeks or so. Yeah, I'm excited, man. Like,
damn,
is it going to be a cameo fest? 100%. But at this point, I need something.
So let me ask you this, and then we can finally move on after you answer. So say Secret Wars Doomsday is the greatest shit we've ever seen in the world. This is the greatest shit we've ever seen.
Yeah.
And they will again neatly tie up all the loose ends. Everybody gets their happy ending.
They close the multiverse.
They close the portals. The X-Men that we have are the X-Men. These are the Avengers now. Do you think that the audience will allow that to end though, and actually go out and support what Marvel is offering now, instead of them having to pull this? We got to bring Robert back. We got to bring the original people back to be successful.
There has to be a point where it has to end, right? Like we can't have continuity for decades, right? Like,
right.
What I think would be prudent is just get whatever solo movies you need to get out of the way, right? After, if it's successful. And then I think they should take a very long break. And then whatever comes out in the future can kind of look a soft reboot. Like you can mention, like, damn, that was crazy when them portals open, huh? But like it's not integral to the plot. We don't need to know 37 movies of information to understand why why is this person even here, right? Like, or it could just be a nice ending point, like, because there is not much more that we can really dig into. Because if you're not going to give me my Blade movie, if you're not going to give me, like, because at one point we're going to run out of leeway to do that movie, because there'd be kind of like, what is the point now? Like, what I'm saying is, like, we just went through we're about to watch a multiversal war unfold, and then go into Secret Wars, which is all these multiverses battling, i.e. the battle, the Tournament of Power from Dragon Ball Super, right? Then you're gonna be like, yeah, now here's vampires. Like, bro, like, I'm not like, what do we talk about here, right?
We
like,
lost the plot.
Like, because if you would have already dropped Blade, we probably would have been still talking about it, right?
Potentially,
whether good or bad, right? Because now he would have been live in the universe, right? Like, where is he going to show up next?
Yeah.
But I digress. We could talk about Marvel for fucking hours, but
yeah.
I am excited for this movie.
So eventually, what they need to do is just take a break after this.
They have to. It is too constant. It's been too constant for too long, and I feel like they don't let these movies breathe at all.
Yeah.
Which is how we got a lot of those junk movies in the middle. But I mean, when a movie makes $1 billion, like, of course the machine is going to try to.
Let's do this again.
They're going to try to keep printing that money out, but I digress.
All right, now the moment.
But we're here today. It's on in the background.
I'm waiting for. I see it.
Dragon Ball. Chris picked Dragon Ball movies, but not one. But we picked two because they're short. So two pretty much made a single movie. We picked Super Android 13 and Bojack Unbound. Okay.
Yes. Do we got backgrounds for these?
I do. Which one do you want to talk about first? And I have.
I think my most thorough notes were on 13, so let's get that one out the way.
Okay, so this one. Okay. And also, let me turn my light Super Saiyan real quick. Bam.
You look just like the live action.
I kind of do, right?
Okay, Super Android 13.
All right.
I have one question, and I know you have the answer.
Yeah.
Before we even start, because while I was watching and taking my notes, I couldn't decide. I know at the beginning of the movie they show 17 and 18 blowing up Dr. Gero, right?
Yeah.
I still don't know timeline wise. Where are we? Because obviously this is before Cell. Gohan, yes, but because Gohan didn't get his haircut yet, obviously he can't turn Super Saiyan. So where are we timeline wise? If you had to, say.
I think this is right after. Because also the key indicator is that Vegeta's a Super Saiyan and no one's surprised. So this is after, they have done done their first battles with those androids.
Okay.
Because Trunks is there. And they mention, like, oh, I can't read your life energy. You have to be an android. Dr. Gero is at it again.
Right.
So it has to be somewhere there. I mean, but no Dragon Ball Z movie is canon until the more recent ones. But these are all just kind of what if stories anyway. It's weird that they gave Gohan like his
Namek suit.
Well, like, not even Namek suit. It's just like he's like, he looks too young at this. I don't know what, but either way, it has to be after they have at least fought 19 and 20.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Because Vegeta, like I said, Vegeta was Super Saiyan, and Goku doesn't have his heart disease right now. So,
and obviously, wait, was that okay? No, I'm thinking about Bojack. Never mind. Go ahead.
Bojack's easier to tell. It's right after Cell.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Gohan. Yeah, of course.
But Yeah, so it's set somewhere there. It's all in the course of one day anyway. So like, it's just a random day they were shopping, and
you sit all them androids out at once.
Yeah, so the Directorial computers woke up 3 androids, 14. I mean, 15, 14, and 13. And they're all wildly different looking. One's a big gray man with a ponytail. The other one,
black.
One's black. He's purple, but he's black coated for sure.
And not to mention, they gave him a pint of Hennessy. I paid close attention to how the logo was drawn on his bottle. Yeah. That was Hennessy, 100%. Look, Asians love Hennessy. Okay, I didn't make this shit up. If you go to any Chinese,
when we
BYOB restaurant,
no, we went to a Vietnamese wedding and they gave every table a bottle of Hennessy.
They love Hennessy, man. I don't know what it is, but that's what it is.
But
100%.
All right, so this movie is
Look how long I don't know if you can see this. Look how long my notes are from this movie.
So it's a Dragon Ball movie. Not much to like the plot's not hard. The androids wake up from the computer. Right. They still have the same mission: kill Goku. They pop up while they're shopping. They start attacking. Trunks is there, and they get away from the city. They start fighting, and then Android 13 shows up. He has a stupid little hat, and in the English dub, he has a country accent. In the Japanese, he just sounds like a Japanese person. Yeah. But and they fight for a bit. The other androids are destroyed, obviously, and then he takes their parts. He turns into Super Android 13, turns to a big blue motherfucker, and they do the fight. So 45 minutes. It's not very long. It's like an extended episode. But yeah, you wanted to go through highlights, or what were your notes about?
The first thing off the rip that I paid attention to in this film that differs from the show is typically before the battle starts, Goku would lead the enemy away from the town or civilization because we don't want any casualties. He does eventually, but I'm saying before the fight even starts, they usually take this shit somewhere else. Which even in that, I would like take my hat off to the enemy's goal or purpose, because they usually would comply. It's like, I'll go anywhere and beat your ass. It don't matter. Usually is how the enemies would react. So that was the first thing that I noticed in the show. They're kind of quicker to leave town.
They got to get it going. It's a movie. You got to get it going.
Yeah. For dramatics, I understand why all the Z fighters get their ass whooped. But another thing I paid attention to was Vegeta turned Super Saiyan first in this movie.
Yes.
As far as when they started to rumble. Trunks was second, Goku finally third. Though Goku was fighting the longest. And I was like, okay, so Vegeta being the Prince of all Saiyans, I had to turn Super Saiyan to remind y'all niggas of the blood. You feel me? Of the lineage. Nigga, what are y'all doing? Like, Vegeta wasted no time.
Yeah, so if you've never seen a Dragon Ball movie, right? The core conceit for when they go Super Saiyan, like when he's turned Super Saiyan, like, so after like Lord Slug, I think that's the last time he doesn't turn Super Saiyan in a film. But in all the movies, the path is pretty much the same. You're gonna get cameos from a lot of characters. They're gonna show up. They're gonna get their ass whooped. There's no question about it. Everybody gets their ass whooped every time. There is no question. Doesn't matter what movie. Doesn't matter what movie we're on. Everybody's gonna get their ass handed to them at some point in this movie.
Except for Brawlies and shit. The later Brawlies.
And then the Super Saiyan is always gonna take. For Goku, he's always gonna do that at a weird ass time. When he should have already been doing it, but he likes to box un Super Saiyan. Yeah. and this happens with Gohan too in BoJack as well.
Mm-hmm.
But he does turn a little bit faster, but it does happen. But that is generally the path we always take. And then of course there's some kind of team up that happens to defeat the enemy in these movies because they can't take them by themselves. This one's a little funnier than the other ones though, because we'll get to it. Because in Brawly they literally fight together to defeat him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they do the hand super the Kamehameha together or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Fire ass moment. But like in this one, we'll get to it. But so don't like if someone shows up. So the main thing you're always in 2 notes you need to know. Piccolo will always show up very dramatic, and he'll get dispatched 5 seconds later. Yeah. That happens, and then Vegeta will show up. He'll do something for a second, and then he'll get severely injured for no reason. Yeah. Every time. Like you'll be like, bro, he wasn't fighting Goku like that. Why did he do this man like that? Like, this is just how you know Akira Toriyama does not fuck with Vegeta. Because every time without fail, Vegeta will get his ass handed to him in a crazy... Because Piccolo shows up and just gets like 2 pieces and he's out of the fight. Yeah. Vegeta shows up, he'll do something, and then they'll like dog walk Vegeta for no reason. Like
that man like banged him, bro.
Like he literally like this is Vegeta. He peeled him in half, bro, over his knee, but he didn't just throw him; he just kept him there. Yeah, he kept him there.
How far can I bend you, nigga?
Bro? So basically, okay. So obviously, with the 3 characters we have fighting, they all get their ones, right? At first, these androids are teaming up on Goku, and then Trunks is trying to help and kind of not working out. Vegeta pops up, and he's like, I didn't come to save you, Kakarot. Like, just no one's going to kill you but me or whatever. All that bullshit Vegeta be talking about. And then he fights the black-coated one, and then you think he's getting beat up, but he's just like, yeah, I've just been waiting for you to, fuck you up. And then basically he beats the small one, and then Trunks beats the big one, and then Goku pisses off 13 enough for him to absorb the other androids and become Super Android 13. When he becomes Super, he's only Super Android 13 for 8 minutes. I counted it. I timed it.
That was a long 8 minutes, though.
Yes. So he's beat everybody ass. Done like it does the classic Dragon Ball Z thing where everybody's punching him and he's not budging, right? Yeah. And he just let him do it, and he just swats him out the way every time, right? Yeah. So we're doing that, and then everybody get knocked out. So Goku gets knocked into the river, and of course he's like, you know what?
He getting pieced up under there too.
And he's like, okay, Earth, send me your energy, please. He's trying to make a spirit bomb. So of course people are complying.
Well, you missed your favorite part though.
What?
Initially, Android 13 punched him in the nuts.
So there is a moment in this film where he punches Goku right in the dick. Like it shows the frame, Goku's dick, and he just punches it, and Goku gets knocked out. Like from that punch, he's like
he get up immediately though, but he not Super Saiyan no more.
No.
So then he gets knocked into the water.
Yeah, he does the hold the thing up, ask for energy, and this is where I say them helping is the funniest part, because all they're doing is going up to
Goku time.
But I'm talking about like barely a second, because they're all just flying to him, and he is dog walking everybody. Like he is just like smacking them aside. The only person that does anything significant is Piccolo. At one point, picks him up because he tries to shoot a blast, and he literally picks him up, just folds him backwards just to stop. But then he fucking Super Android 13 was violating these motherfuckers. He was stepping on their head, like. But this is the coolest part of the movie, though. It was the first time where a spirit bomb is achieved while being Super Saiyan, because the lore accurate thing was Super Saiyan was brought out by aggression, and you're not supposed to be able to do a spirit bomb because you have to have clear thoughts and a pure mind. So apparently, because essentially when you're Super Saiyan, you're more aggressive, so it's not supposed to work.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, we found that to be false later in Buu Saga because he does a fucking teleporting spirit bomb. But in this one, he does something pretty cool that's never seen again. Is that he does a spirit bomb, but instead of throwing it, he like basically internalized the energy and it becomes like a spirit bomb Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
And he's literally has so much energy that when he gets in front of Super Android 13, this motherfucker starts dissolving. Like he just his energy is so potent that the android just starts literally dissolving, and of course we get the nice Dragon Ball Z punch through the stomach and just explosion. So after I've never seen this movie in Japanese. I watched it in Japanese today.
Mm-hmm.
But after rewatching this movie, this movie was not as good as I remembered. It's very boring. They don't even start fighting until 21 minutes later. Like I was like, bro, they're like, this one wastes a lot of time. And I mean, I don't think there's no truly like other than the newer ones. Like, but most of these movies are just like extended episodes. To be honest with you, like there's none that are like the return, like the Coogler movies. Also, like cool because it's like, oh, Frieza has a brother, but that movie is also slow.
Yeah.
I do like Fusion Reborn, but Gogeta's only in it for like 5 seconds. He does one attack, and then the movie's over.
That's all you needed.
But then when you get to, but then of course when we got Superman Brawly, I was like, Dragon Ball Z Brawly, we were like, fuck, that's it. That's all I need to see. That's the best Dragon Ball Z movie they ever made. There's just no question. But yeah, I was like, man, I thought I remembered this movie more fondly, but after watching it, I was like, yeah, it's just the androids aren't that interesting. Like, I like the Android 13, like when he turns super design, but like, I don't know, it was just kind of like it was over so fucking fast.
So I want to go back to the right quick, the Super Saiyan Spirit Bomb. Thing, the thing that stood out to me about it was something like that did happen in the Tournament of Power when he tried to use the Spirit Bomb on Jiren and Jiren like pushed it back on him.
Yeah.
And that was that the first time he went Ultra Instinct? Was that the very first time when the Spirit Bomb got pushed back?
I would have to.
I want to say it is, right? So when I seen it today, I'm watching the film, I was like, damn, he kind of did this before. Because at first I seen he was just regular Saiyan. When he started the Spirit Bomb, turned Super Saiyan, the shit turned gold, but then it like became his aura in a sense. And I was like, huh. And it just took me back to that scene or whatever, thinking that something, he was going to turn Ultra Instinct or whatever in this movie, which I knew it wasn't going to happen, but I was like, this is kind of similar. But I didn't even clock that he hasn't done the Spirit Bomb as a Super Saiyan before.
Yeah, because theoretically it's not supposed to be able to happen. The first time he fully did it was in the Buu Saga. But I think he was more tempered at that point where like Super Saiyan was kind of like second nature.
To live in it.
But yeah, because then he does the teleport, he does the instant transmission Spirit Bomb on that one. But yeah. But what other notes you have for Super Android 13? Because that's like the main things about it. The next one's a way better movie.
I wrote a lot, but we pretty much touched on everything I wanted to. Oh, you said Gohan was useless.
He was.
And I wanted to talk to you about that because Gohan wanted to get out there, throw hands. Krillin kept holding him back.
He would have done nothing.
Once he realized that Goku was powering up for the spirit bomb, he threw a Maseko at Android 13's back. Of course, he, turned back and was like, get the fuck out of here, and shot his, little joint back at him. But that was the beginning of everybody, all the rest of the Z fighters, like, stepping up to, like, try to give Goku time. So Gohan was a very pivotal, motivational.
Look, Gohan.
I'm tired of seeing my dad get smacked around.
I think that era of Gohan, like when he had the until he got out of the hyperbolic time chamber, like I do not like the era of Gohan. Like I think he was a weenie.
Before up into that point, yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah,
but that was it. I just wanted to disagree with you slightly there. He was useless.
And them overall suck.
Them overall, you can't be mad at a good pair of overalls, bro.
No, they weren't a good pair though. Them most suck. I hate the fit. Now let's get to a way better Gohan in Bojack Unbound.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
The next movie we watched was Bojack Unbound. Way better movie. Just a way cooler premise. This one's set right after.
Oh, I do want to say what Super Android 13, the animation for that, because it was older, obviously, I fucked with that animation more than I did for Bojack. That's all I was gonna say.
Really?
Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. I don't know why.
There's so much cooler shit in Bojack, man.
I just the animation of it. Like, I ain't saying it's a better movie. I just
like the aesthetic, I guess.
Yeah. But Bojack
Unbound. Yeah, so this one this one starts off way more quick than the other one. Like it starts off, it's a right after the Cell thing. There's a tournament. This rich guy's holding a tournament. It's supposed to be like Earthlings against aliens. But first there's a preliminary tournament where if you get knocked out the ring, you're disqualified, and then the final 5 fighters get to fight the aliens and then a chance to fight Hercule or
Mr.
in
Satan.
Japanese, Mr. Satan.
Yeah.
But it gets right to the business. I mean, you have Teen Gohan participating, Trunks, long hair Trunks participating, Tien, Krillin, Piccolo, and the only one who doesn't go through is Piccolo because he flies off because he's like, this shit's whack, I'm out of here, and he dips out. But yeah, so you get like a Tien and Trunks fight, which is interesting because like obviously that's not something you would just see every day. But Tien does okay, well enough where Trunks turns Super Saiyan.
I have to go Super Saiyan. I thought about that too while I was watching it, and my conclusion for that was the lack of training that Trunks received versus all the training that Tien had to do. I feel like if we just throwing hand to hand, Trunks is not.
Yeah,
even though Tien's
but his technique's not gonna be better than Tien. Tien is like martial artist.
Yeah. So fighting, it was gonna be Trunks was gonna have though I would assume his power level was over 9,000. So he had to be power level wise, he has to be stronger than Tien. But when it comes to just throwing hands, I don't think Trunks was finna see Tien. But okay.
Yeah, and I think it helps also that Tien is not afraid to get out there either. Like I know him and Yamcha get a lot of flack, but like Tien's never afraid to get out there. Yamcha's useless, but like Tien actually, like if he's asked to help, he will try 100%. He will not be like,
I'm a pussy.
No, I can't do that. Like he'll be like, all right. When he was the only person available to hold back Cell, guess what he did?
Yeah,
he held back Cell. Like he was using his life energy with his key energy to hit him with a tri-beam. But yeah, I mean, obviously he didn't beat Trunks, but he did make him turn Super Saiyan to knock him out. But
that's all you could ask for.
And then the main thing happens in this movie when they all go to their little different zones, and Trunks is in his zone, Krillin's in his zone, Gohan's in his zone, and a random guy made it. And it's also stated that like Vegeta, ever since Goku passed away, he's just like been in a depression, basically. Like his whole sole reason for getting stronger is no longer exists, basically. So he's like, what am I doing with my time?
Yeah.
They literally show him sitting in a room
on the bed.
Presumably Trunks' room because Trunks' sword is next to him. But yeah. So then, obviously, the aliens that were supposed to be there were replaced by real aliens. Bojack's crew pops up in, and Krillin ends up getting immediately knocked out by the girl, one of the group, because he's like, "Damn, she fine," and then she beats his ass.
It's always the Josh.
The one with the mohawk kills the sumo wrestler guy. I mean,
crazy.
Just chokes him out. And then they were like, "He killed him." And then, this is one thing I do appreciate this movie is because Trunks fights one of them and kills one. So like, they don't just let Trunks get his ass whooped.
And then immediately gets his ass whooped though.
He did get blindsided.
He got snuck up on. He caught it, kicked that nigga, and then this is when I realized too. This is the perfect part. Yeah. When I realized Vegeta is a real father, man. Because as soon as Trunks got his fucking neck kicked in, Vegeta sat up in the bed, was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah, he felt that energy. Yeah.
And then like it zoomed to Trunks' sword. Like he looked at Trunks' sword, like he felt that in his spirit, bruh. Like, come on, man, father of the year, dog, father of the all time, bruh. You tell me right now, Raiden just falls at daycare. Like nothing bad happened. He just tripped. You're not gonna feel that, bruh. You're not gonna feel that at work. But Cheetah felt that, bruh.
I do feel when my kids are hurt. But,
okay, I'm sorry. I'm just saying. I would have felt that shit.
We do get a good father motive from Goku for once in this movie.
Nah, man. What you mean, man? That ain't the first. The first is the father-son Kamehameha.
Yeah, but this was like an actually nice father moment. Like,
yeah, he broke the rules of he defied heaven.
Through death to stop it.
This man defied heaven, bruh.
Yeah, he just like literally was. But anyway, yeah. So Trunks actually beats one of them. And yeah, he punches a hole through his stomach, and then but Bojack sneaks his ass, knocks his ass out. And then Gohan has to fight the fucking midget with magic powers. He has like he can like hold you with string or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they all start trying to jump Gohan. Like, bro, that was like, this is crazy. Like Gohan was having to fight these motherfuckers 3-1, and then Bojack was just. So this was happening. Like the girl.
Did you switch? You switched the screen, right?
Yeah.
I can't tell really what's going on, but yeah, okay, I was just making sure. All right.
Yeah, Bojack's on the left here, his orange hair, and then Goku are right here. Yeah, they're jumping Gohan.
You can't do with a real one.
He's holding on though. You know, he's holding on. He turns Super Saiyan. He's holding on. But they have some like weird ass string power, like I said earlier, that can like hold you in place. And they got his ass, and then Bojack's like, "Yeah, you did all right, but not good enough, bitch," and like starts beating his ass. And then you find out that Bojack was like sealed years ago by the Kais, and then because Goku blew up King Kai's planet, the seal broke, because he's the Kai of the North or whatever. His seal broke, so that's how he got out. So he was like, "It's your fault, motherfucker." Like most of the stuff that happens is Goku's fault. But
everything really.
Trunks does wake up and tries to help, and then kind of gets the jumping to stop, and then that's when Vegeta pops up, throws Trunks his sword, and then Vegeta's like, "I'll take care of the big one," and he's trying to fight Bojack, not going very well. And then Trunks tries to help him, and he fucking elbows him. He's like, "I told you I got it." And no, as always, Vegeta does not have it. Piccolo, forgot Piccolo was there, but he was also not there.
Yeah.
he got thrown away immediately.
Yeah.
And these guys can power up as well. They can like turn more green or whatever. There's two cool ass moments I didn't mention. There was one part where the magician midget threw some clock hands at Gohan, and then all Gohan did was like uses energy and it burnt the claw cans. That was fire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to get to the other one in a minute though. So, but the whole time though, Gohan's not turning Super Saiyan 2. I don't think he knows how to do it like just off the rip. So Bojack's beating his ass. And Goku's like, that's it. And he literally teleports from Snake Way and punches Bojack with his spirit, I guess. And Bojack's like, what the fuck? And then his spirit like grabs Gohan and he's like, he tells his son, he's like, you better wake the fuck up. He's like, you better protect this fucking planet. Don't act like a little bitch. He tells him stop being a pampered little baby. That's what he says. And Gohan's like, yeah, my dad told me to protect this planet. And then he turns Super Saiyan 2. Now we get the badassness that we know from Super Saiyan. He's literally walking, and they're trying to use the string power. He's just walking.
Just start yelling.
And he just goes, ah! And then all the fucking strings are detached. And then, of course, we get the replay of what happened to the Cell Juniors. Yeah. They fly at him. One hit, they explode. Yeah. And this is my favorite part of the whole shit. The girl is scared. She backs up. Bojack grabs this bitch, uses her as a decoy, and blows the bitch up to shoot a beam. And he just like dodges it. I'm like, this bitch got killed for nothing.
For nothing, bro.
But I was just like, that was a cold ass moment though. He was just like, ha. And then threw her ass and blew her ass up to throw a beam. And all Gohan did was like,
duck out the way.
And then Bojack was sick because he's like, how am I letting a kid do this to me? But
he's not just any kid. He's
end of the day, though, Gohan beats this motherfucker ass.
Yeah.
10 Ways to Sunday because he's Super Saiyan 2. And yeah, that's kind of the end. But it's just a way more entertaining movie. There's just so much more stuff happening in this movie.
It is.
Oh, I forgot. Tia the Yamcha try to show up and fight Bojack, and they're literally dispatched within under 2 seconds.
Yeah, this film, like we were texting about it earlier, and I was like, yeah, because you had mentioned this was a way better film than Super Android 17, which I can agree with as far as storytelling goes. There's more heart in it. Obviously, like I said, we had a good father-son moment with Goku and Gohan, Vegeta and Trunks. Very good. I also think that, up until this point, Gohan just beat Cell. The world is at peace. He's more confident in fighting now. So him even being in a tournament was a big deal.
She's just like cool with it. She's like, yeah, do your thing. You need a break.
Especially because the money. Need that money. It's good to see Gohan because now we're getting to the point where we thought Gohan was finna be the guy.
Yeah.
Especially after seeing what he did with Cell. He tapped in. Goku dead. We fundamentally know at this time that Goku died. He cannot come back because he's died twice at this point.
Yep.
So there's no resurrection for him. Yeah. Which obviously we get the Buu saga after this, and Gohan's a teenager, and what happens there happens there. But we're thinking Goku's not coming back. Obviously, he's going to still be on the show. We're going to see him in little spurts. But this is now Gohan's journey.
It was supposed to be Gohan's time, yeah.
Which, obviously, we didn't get that. Toriyama was like, nah, let me go ahead and keep this thing with this thing being, which I'm not mad at the decision, but I think, at least my little, childhood, teenage mind was like, oh, Gohan, we're about to see it all over again. And Gohan's going to be even stronger than Goku, and he's going to do all this. Like, just again, that expectations aspect of what we thought we were going to get versus what we got. Not to say we didn't get great shit after that. But yeah, just thinking Gohan was finna be the guy. He got his first solo movie. So yeah, that was definitely the plan. Just didn't end up that way.
Hold on. We got something wrong. It's not that he couldn't be wished back. He told them not to wish him back. Because remember, it's a new dragon. Because then they made a whole new dragon.
Oh yeah, because his existence invited threat.
Yeah, but remember, Piccolo and Kami fused, so that rendered their dragon gone.
And then they made
a whole with 2 wishes. Yeah. So So that's why he was like do not bring me back because like basically me being here is bringing all these bad guys here. So I'm gonna just stay here for a while.
Yeah.
And of course he missed the birth of his second son and all that. But
you know, you got to do what you got to do. I mean, shit, you in heaven, nigga. I didn't really have no notes for this one as much as I did the other one. For 17, just a good film. Obviously the all the stuff we said about Gohan, the father son aspects. Yeah, great film. Definitely the better out of the two we watched today, or you know, whenever you watch.
Yeah, and just watching these movies again, I just realized like it's just hard to beat like the Brawly movie. Like those are like Brawly is just way cooler than these guys. Like it just is what it is.
Yeah, and we're talking about the newer Brawly or the older
both.
ones?
Like because even the legendary Super Saiyan's fire. Like the new one just gave him like a full backstory and like he's actually an actual character instead of being less like an agent of violence. But I mean, that movie's just him beating people's ass for like 40 minutes. Like he's beating everybody's ass for 40 minutes. But yeah, I mean, but it's cool to like go back because like obviously we're like big Dragon Ball Z fans, but like the movies are kind of like so to be honest with you. I mean,
there's been the conversation around them for a little bit.
Yeah, they weren't meant to be like full production. Like I said, they're only 45 minutes. Like it's not like you're spending a day watching them. But yeah, they are cool to watch though. I definitely would like to throw them on from time to time. Yeah, but
yeah, I think I'm going to watch the Brawly tonight.
Dragon Ball Super Brawly or the OG one?
The Dragon Ball Super one.
So good.
Nigga went to the theater to see that one.
Hell yeah, that shit's so good, bro.
Yeah.
That movie is just like straight hands for an hour and a half, and you have Brawly beating up Vegeta. I mean, Frieza. What else could you ask for? Like,
and we got Goku and Vegeta in those clean ass jackets.
Yeah, and they turned Gogeta again, so that was fire.
Yeah.
They started breaking the literal universe with how strong they were. They're cracking the universe or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they went Super Saiyan Blue as Gogeta, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Come on, man. Yeah. Too crazy.
It's the best. It's the best one. Yeah. I don't mind superhero, but Brawly's too good, bro. That was fire.
Mm-hmm. So, do you know what you want to watch next week? Since we're on anime movies, I'm not saying to do this, but give me a One Piece recommendation. One Piece movie recommendation.
Oh, that's easy.
Because we watched 2 for your birthday that year.
We watched 1.
I thought we watched 2.
We watched Gold.
Oh, you had 2 to pick from.
Yeah, and I picked. It was either going to be a movie called Red Line or Gold. One Piece Gold.
And we watched Gold. Yeah.
Yeah. So I picked Gold because like you don't really need too much prior knowledge to understand what's happening in that movie. Because it's just the villain's like very self-contained in that one. So that would have been my first recommendation. So you already seen that one. I couldn't really recommend Stampede to you because you haven't caught up.
Yeah.
Because Stampede is like it was like an anniversary movie, so it's like all references and callbacks. And then there's like a lot of team ups that happen in that movie, and you'd be like, I don't know who this is. Like you wouldn't get the full. I mean, you probably still enjoy it, but you'd be like, I don't even know who that. I didn't get there yet.
Right. I don't know the significance of this character.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I don't think you would enjoy that one as much. So the One Piece movies are interesting because a lot of times, like the early ones, what they like to do is do those movies that retell arcs, but in one movie. You know what I'm saying? One Piece did a lot of that. So like, there's like a movie about Alabasta, the desert part. It's just that part condensed into a movie. Then they have a Chopper one where it's the Chopper arc condensed into a movie. But the only difference with that one is that Robin and Frankie are in the group when that happens, which they weren't originally in the real show. So they didn't really get like a full original movie until like movie 7-ish. But everything else after that has been like full movies. You got Strong World's pretty good. You might like that one.
They're still dropping episodes, right?
So this is the first time they've ever taken a break. They'll be back in April.
Okay, because I noticed nobody's really. Okay, yeah, okay, but
yeah. So it ended with the fall season, and they're going to come back in April. With they're going to be on Elbaf. They finished the whole arc they were on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the manga's still going though. They're still rolling.
Of course.
But yeah, I would say you might like Strong World. That one's also pretty self-contained as well. And that's also before we get like Gear 4 and all that, so it's like more of a normal powers that you already seen. Like you're not gonna be like, what the fuck? So that one's a good one.
I'm gonna watch an episode of. I want to see like Gear 5 in action.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I want to see that shit.
But yeah, if you're talking about a One Piece movie, that'd be one. But there's so many good anime movies, bro. Like, I would have to see which ones we were able to watch like on streaming because I have a lot of them over here, but a lot of those aren't available for streaming. Because I always recommend Redline to anybody. That is one of my favorite anime movies ever. But it's not based off anything. The animation's crazy, but it's not on any streaming service. Like I have it over here, but it's not available anywhere. So yeah, I'll have to think about it really, because I don't know if I want to do another anime movie, but like a full one.
Yeah.
Or if I want to hop over to something else, because we did Kamen Rider, so we talked about Power Rangers, and now we did Dragon Ball Z. We're kind of like on our nostalgia bag a little bit. Yeah. So I know you've never seen the Yu Hakusho film. I don't think that's available streaming anywhere though.
No, I haven't. I did get a recommendation, but it's a show.
What is that?
I got a review about the Vince Staples show. A recommendation.
Oh,
you
should
try that. Have you seen it?
Yeah, the first season. I didn't watch the second season. I didn't watch the first.
I haven't watched it either, so I think I might dive into that and just to get a feel. I've seen clips, of course, but actually just got a recommendation about that. So I know we haven't done a show, but maybe that's something that we could do one of these days, or maybe we could do the our idea for the live review, or we could watch a few episodes of that one day.
Of the Vince Staples?
Just, yeah, give a live review of it.
What is it? What we call it? The Poltergeist Report. That's the one. Yu Hakusho, the Poltergeist Report. That's the Yu Hakusho movie. I don't think it's available anywhere though. I know you've never seen it though. I think we've talked about it before.
No, I haven't. I haven't seen any Yu Hakusho movies. No. Which, how can I be the fan that I am?
Well, it's hard to find. Like it's not really available anywhere. You're gonna have to bootleg it if you want to watch that movie. Or I can find it and we can watch together. But
I'm down for that.
Is it the same voice actors though? Yeah, it's not. That's right. That was what's famous about the movie. It's like the voice actors are not the same as the show.
That's gonna be a no for me then.
It's very weird.
No, I ain't gonna say it's a no. I'll definitely give it a try. If you pointed.
It's one of those. It's quick and to the point. Not as good as the show, obviously, but yeah, I'll think about the movie, man, because like if you really want to get into like an anime bag, of course, a Ghibli movie would be the way I would go for you.
Mm-hmm.
Like a Spirited Away. I think you'd really fuck with Princess Mononoke as well. I don't think
That's
you
the
like
girl in the like pink Komodo or whatever. I'll probably make no.
that's
I don't
Spirited
know.
Away. That's Spirited Away.
Okay.
Because I mean, some of those might be a little like not your bag, but I think you would like Spirited Away or Princess Mononoke. They're on HBO Max. I can tell you that they're available.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna send you a couple of trailers and you tell me which one you want to watch of stuff I have in mind.
Which animated film did Robert Pattinson do?
He was in Studio Ghibli, Hayao Miyazaki's latest film, The Boy and the Heron. He was in that one. Yeah.
We'll check that out.
That one, I would not watch that one until you watch other Ghibli films. It's a very, very weird movie. But if you watch Ghibli films, you'll be like, oh, this is
just
But if you're just jumping in on that one, you're gonna be like, bro, what the fuck is happening? Why is this person's face melting? You're like, well, I don't know what's happening. Because Hayao Miyazaki, probably the most famous animated director of all time, he hand draws everything. So like it's all freehand. So like it has a whole different vibe and it's like a whole different. But I'm telling you, Spirited Away or Princess Mononoke will be the one I would definitely start with, and then you can branch off from there. Because there's more kid-friendly ones like Ponyo, which is kind of like a Finding Nemo-esque movie. Obviously Totoro. I'm sure you know who Totoro is, but you've probably never seen the movie, I'm sure. But
probably
you've probably seen the character Totoro without realizing, because he was in Toy Story. But yeah, damn, that shit flashing like a mother. Yeah, I'm gonna send you some trailers and we'll figure out from there. Let me just double check something real quick. Is this movie available anywhere? Red Line is on Tubi. I repeat, Red Line is on fucking Tubi. So Chris, I'm gonna send you that trailer as well for Red Line.
Okay.
So I'm gonna send Chris some recommendations. We'll decide what we're gonna watch. But other than that, I have no more thoughts on Dragon Ball. It was good to watch these movies again.
And if y'all are in the audience, y'all can recommend movies to us too that you think we could, watch too, or we would be interested in, or something you think that I haven't seen because I'm trying to get into my movie bro bag. So yeah, y'all can recommend us some shit as well.
All right. Well, that's it from me. So we'll see y'all next week. We'll find out what the movie is, and you'll find out next week. And that's going to be my last week of non-stress, which we'll talk about later. But
okay,
I'll tell you after we get out here. But all right, y'all. We all have a good evening and a good rest of your weekend. We'll check y'all next week.
Have a good night and a good fight.